This might have been the most savage takedown of new Doctor Who yet, and I can't believe it actually came from an official BBC podcast. You want to talk about bad branding of Doctor Who and just a complete understanding that everything that's been produced over these last couple of years by Russell T Davies and company is just absolute garbage. They knew it. They knew it. They knew it. They knew it. And they lied to you the entire way. Every single time these articles came out that said, "Oh, it's not too woke. It's great. You know, the fans are just racist. Oh, go touch grass. Oh, politics is supposed to be in the storytelling these days." And then just gaslit you that this was like some sort of good. Many of these people at the BBC wrote articles saying that it was the best Doctor ever. I mean, it's like, what's going on here? It was all fake. It was all a lie. They knew it. They were trying to promote this terrible, terrible show for the last couple of years, and it failed miserably. Well, now it's like becoming cool to talk about how bad Doctor Who is, and this is really, really sad because this has never happened in Doctor Who history. The Doctor Who was always something to be celebrated. The level of writing, the level of great science fiction back in Tom Baker era and the like, was something that like people just like cherished. I mean, this is why there's fan conventions across the world for these storytellings. And of course, even the 2005 reboot and the like had just compelling storytelling across the board, all the way through some of Peter Capaldi's stuff before that went off the rails. But here's the deal. You know, this really, really is sad that they took this property, had such disrespect for you, the fans, and such disrespect for the property itself that they knowingly went into this writing this corny, terrible nonsense that was just a big lecture at you over identity politics, and then they pretended like it wasn't the case the entire time, like they were just doing something great, and they know it. Even Russell T Davies, I believe, knows it at this point, because if you look at the themes of this year's episodes, it's him lashing out at fans. Like, and the whole message is you're supposed to like this because I tell you to, because I control the brand, because I'm it, because I'm the writer. You're just the lowly fan. That was the messaging behind the season. And of course, everybody tuned out at that. That's insulting. It's insulting to people's intelligences. And wow, this Dead Ringers podcast dead ringed it. Let's get into the news in just a moment. Please hit the like and subscribe button, guys. I'm a science fiction writer myself, and I have some beautiful books for you. And I want you to get on my newsletter. This is it. I'm not selling anything to you. It's just 3 books for free. You get on here, and that way I can stay in touch with you, because you never know what's going to happen. We've got algorithm problems going on all the way across things, and I know that we've a lot of you have been here before, and you've seen my commentary before. I want to make sure that we stay in touch. It's so important, and I've got great books coming out. I've got some time travel stories coming out. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Just get on here now and sign up. Get your 3 free books. I try to reply to everybody who sends me messages. You know, when I send out my newsletter and people talk back, I go, "Hey, what's going on?" I love connecting with people. And it's very, very important. And that's the difference between what we've got going here in this independent movement of science fiction and fantasy than what Russell T Davies has. He wants himself up on a pedestal, wants to make himself this kind of thing. We're building something grassroots and awesome. And so check it out. It's in the description below. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting us. I've got, of course, a web store, and in the description below, Amazon store. If you want to go check out the books, I've got tons of them. And they should hire me as the next Doctor Who showrunner, because I do a good job. Bottom line, of course, it won't happen. But yes, thanks, guys, for supporting us. All right. So the BBC Dead Ringers podcast is a comedy sketch show, if you don't know. Usually deals with politics. Most of the episode was just criticizing Iran and Israel and of course, Donald Trump, because that's what they do. They took a couple minutes out of it to slam Doctor Who. It's only a couple minutes long, and if you want the link to it, this is my Substack called Fandom Pulse, fandompulse.com. If you go to this article, it's going to be up all day. I've got a link to it in there. And like I said, 3 minutes long, pretty easy. It starts around the 10-minute mark of the show, and it just absolutely eviscerates Doctor Who. It starts out, goes, "It's time for the last in the series of Doctor Who." Yes, it's still going. I was surprised too. So most of the normies at this point don't even know it's still going. That's the funny part about this. And they mock Ncuti Gatwa so badly because they try to do this Zoomer sort of dialogue with it. "What's going on, babes?" And I don't know any Zoomers who actually talk like that. I do know Zoomers. I have children, so they don't talk like that. I can tell you like that. Maybe the homosexuals do, and that's what's going down, babes. And he calls everybody babes throughout this entire sketch, and that's exactly what Gatwa was doing throughout the entire show. It's like the dialogue's so cringy, it's awful. And they totally mocked emasculating the Doctor. So the Doctor, if you don't know, in this iteration, what it really wasn't solving problems like the classic Doctor, wasn't saving the companion. In fact, the companion would lecture him about how she doesn't need to be saved. Yay feminism, right? And in this parody, they go, a CGI monster is destroying London again. and he says in response, plenty of time, like when he's trying to fix it. Go fix it, Doctor. Plenty of time for that. Give me a hug. And of course, a lot of the episodes just have the Doctor hugging everybody and telling them how wonderful they are. It's like a big therapy session, and that's another reason it just doesn't resonate. It's like it's a therapy session episode. Like nobody wants to watch that. It's just painful. And of course, he cries all the time too. And they mock it even further. I've got to hug everyone in this room because that's the kind of woke, touchy-feely Doctor I am now. I mean, they called it out. This is not subtle. This is a big middle finger to Russell T Davies, the woke, touchy-feely Doctor. Yes, that's exactly what Russell T Davies tried to do. And then they go further. Can't leave any minority behind. Okay, wheelchair-bound lady, give me a hug. Ethnic man, here comes a hug. Trans person, it's hugging time. Gay robot, use in for one heck of a hug. Show me the loving. Yes. I mean, wow. I can't believe they're allowed to do this on a BBC comedy show because, I thought this kind of thing, this meme making here, this mockery, I thought it was illegal in the EU at this point. These guys might get sent to the gulag of the woke concentration camps out there at this point. Sorry, EU folk. I know it's rough over there. We have freedom in America now. It's different. My gosh. And so it just keeps coming. And they highlight just how stupid the episodes are as they're written, where the Doctor doesn't solve anything, as I said. And they say the key to defeating the monster is simply tell me that I'm wonderful and I'm the most amazing person in the universe. And this is what Russell T Davies kept doing in the episodes again. And it's because it's a self-insert, right? He has clearly some big self-esteem issues. Like he kind of knows he's got that fraudulent thing going on, and he knows that he's like just not writing very good episodes at this point. And so he wants to affirm to himself that he's amazing, right? And so he does this self-insert character. That's the psychology behind all this. It's always self-insert characters with these people who are not very good writers. And so that mocks him very, very well. And this podcast just absolutely nailed it. And the power of unearned sentimentality in the script is poison to it. So the monster, again, even in the sketch, is a representation of just the fans, right? It's poison to it. And that's exactly what the show was this time. And it goes along there. I didn't do every joke in here, but this is the bulk of it. But if you want to watch it, they do a great job as comedy sketch people as well. And then at the very end of it, they nail it again. I'm off to regenerate into Billy Piper for clicks. And that's it. The entire scheme of that Billy Piper thing was not planned originally. There's no plan for it going forward. It's not written why Billy Piper is the Doctor or how it's going to work or what that whole thing is. They literally did that as a last-ditch effort to try to get people to talk about the show and pay attention to the show because nobody was paying attention to it even in the season finale. It ended up with like 2 million viewers. I mean, just super low. People have all tuned out, and it's just because of this bad writing that this is a parody, but this could have been real dialogue in the Doctor Who season from Russell T Davies. It was that bad. If you didn't watch it, you're lucky. And so they are definitely trying to get the Billy Piper situation going for clicks. They don't even have a partner at this point. They were trying to convince Disney to come back with that whole situation right there. It was like, Disney, we've got a hook for the audience. Please reinvest in us. Disney said no, and now they're looking for a new partner to come invest in it, which I've reported on before. And so that's where we're at. So this is hilarious. The Dead Ringers podcast this week absolutely nailed it. For exactly how bad Doctor Who is, and they just are cooking along right there. Very funny stuff. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Really appreciate you guys being here. Sign up for my newsletter in the description below. Like I said, I'm a good science fiction writer. I think you'll really enjoy it. I want to earn your support, and I want to do so. I'll give you 3 free books. I give you a science fiction book, a fantasy book, and a full graphic novel absolutely for free. Thanks, guys, for being here. We'll be back soon.